Great Saturday morning, October 3rd, 2020. To God be the glory for a Sabbath rest. Some of us take our Sabbaths as far as just unplugging and being able to reflect physically and mentally and just re-energize ourselves from a busy week. And hopefully you have that in your schedule, because it's very important. But we are in the 7th chapter of Romans, and this made me think of the Sabbath rest, because on Saturdays we try to get so much accomplished that we were not able to do during the week. And maybe ladies, and I'm just saying it because I'm me, and I have an old house, and it can be overwhelming, especially if you have an old heating system with radiators and maintaining that and draining the system and what have you. And you'd be like, oh my goodness, how can I do this? I don't know anything about it. But listen to what I'm saying. And the Lord just encouraged me in Romans 7, where it talks about how the woman is not to leave the husband. She is bound by the law to her husband, so as long as he liveth. Okay. And I used to think like, oh, well, my goodness. Well, what happens if, the husband is gone, or the same thing, maybe the wife left or what have you. Listen, Isaiah 54:5. If you have been abandoned, if someone has walked out on you, think about, I'm not sure if it was the jazz singer Bessie Smith or not Ethel Waters, but talked about how Billie Holiday, I think it was Billie Holiday, how at the age of 10, she was violated. And before that, her father abandoned the family. So she didn't really have a physical protector in the home. And she was vulnerable. And it's something back in the 20s or 30s, this is what they did. They sent her to a reforming school because they were saying she was the reason that sexual violation happened. So then it messed her up and put her in a tailspin and in a path of drugs and alcohol. She never was really on the path, even though she had a phenomenal voice and a great career, but ended early. So what am I saying? If you don't have a head physically, a man in the house, a father in the house, a husband in the house, Isaiah 54:5 promises us that our Maker is thine husband. Amen. The Lord of hosts is his name. And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth, shall he be called. So listen, he will send people to help you with the to-do list that may be overwhelming. He will help you as far as being the father of those children. Oh, yes, he will. I'm a witness of, as far as the many years now. I thank the Lord that my son is about to be, Lord willing, 20. But through the years, God has been faithful, and he'll do the same for those who are without in a home. And Psalms 3 would tell us in verse 3, O Lord, art a shield for me, our glory, and the lifter up of our heads. Yes, he is. And even though we might have all that and we might feel vulnerable around, 10,000 might be surrounding us, God will be with us. So we can rejoice in the Lord, Psalms 33, because the counsel of the Lord standeth forever, and the thoughts of his heart to all generations. Blessed is a nation whose God is the Lord. He's the Father of all, and we rely on him. So make sure that we take some time to listen to him, even if we might be without. Have a wonderful Saturday of rest and accomplishment.